Hey everyone, back again. I know, my big shiny thumb again. I had to shave my head because I'm moving stuff from here to a storage unit, and it's still like 100 degrees out. So yeah, okay. Project Farm. I love it. I love the video. I love the breakdowns and everything. But I figured I'd do a little bit of expanding on it for a you know a 1 to 10, 1 to 11, stuff, because he does a very good breakdown of everything, and he does breakdowns. He does all the bar graphs. He graphs everything, here. But he doesn't like give a point system scale for, stuff. So what I did was I took his numbers, his everything, and broke it down into an actual dealio here. So okay, so we've got these are the 11 that he had chose. The temperature increase 36 inches for 5 minutes. Noise per decibel rating here. Fan noise, subjective noise, peak watts, and then you have the watts on high for 30 seconds. Of course, the buddy heater is propane, so there's no noise really. And then we got time before shut off with a pillowcase. Now the propane heater has a tip over thing, but there's still a fire hazard because you're talking about fire at like 1800 degrees, so that those bars are hot, and it doesn't, even though it tipped over, it still melted the pillowcase. And he did it with 2 different pillowcases, so it's still, so I marked that as a fire hazard. Now you have all these ones, and it's like 8 seconds, you got 4 seconds, you got 5 seconds. This is time for it to shut off in seconds. And then you have your max temperatures. Then we go down to our subjective tip over safety. 1 through 5 rating. 1 is good, and then 5 is bad. The wall mount had no tip over sensor because it's not, unless your house tips over, it's not going to tip over. And then you have the points setting here. Now I went on a 1 through 10 scale of points, and then I do the price rating points, running points, and then finally we get down to the total points, and then I ranked them. Higher points, you get a position. You rank it. Number 1 here is, see, number 1 is 6 down. So 6 down is the Lasco. Lasco is your best bet. Number 2 is 5 down. So that's Dreo or Drio. 3rd and 4th, you've got Give Best and Aokaper, or whatever the hell that is. Your other second best is the number 1 spot, which is Amazon Basics. Now, there are ties here. You have ties for second, and I think there was, ties for 7th place as well, which is, let's see, the 11th place and the 8th. So Dyson and Honeywell. Now, Mr. Heater, although I have Mr. Heater is it's not it is an indoor heater, but it is not something where, you're putting it in the house and running it. The Mr. Heater indoor heater is more of ice shack for ice fishing, hunting blind, hunting, stand, something like that. I mean, I don't know why he put it in here, because yes, it is a heater. It is listed for, it is listed for indoor use, but it is not indoor use as, hey, let's get a heater for the bedroom. That's not really how the Mr. Heater is set up. The Mr. Heater is more set up for small spaces. You do a camp tent. You put it up on a little camp table, and it sits there. You do a hunting blind. It sits down near your feet. It warms the blind. It's not for a bedroom or your living room. Each one of them has their own place in it. You have ones with fans. You have ones without fans. You have ones that oscillate, others that don't. But on the scale, I mean, I'm also price pointing these, so you do have higher price, lower price. Dyson. The Dyson at $550 came in seventh place, mainly because of the damn price on it. I cannot stand there and be like, okay, pricing, and it even on the wattage, it is using up a lot of wattage. The Dyson was. Dyson was almost 2,000 watts, and then it stayed at 1,500 watts. You have other ones that are 2,000, but then drop down to 15. And it's like there's, if you're doing a home thing, you don't want to be running, oh man, I moved stuff for 2 days, and now I'm freaking wrecked on energy. But looking at the price points of everything, you don't want to be running, all these high wattage things, because it bumps up your electric bill like crazy. So the lower the wattage, but the higher the score. That's my whole thing, is like safety. Safety ratings, the tip over, the prices, the wattage. I based everything off of that, and that's how I get this. Because yes, he does a fantastic job laying it out there and giving these price points, but he's giving all these price point or these scores. Yes, Dyson does have a good score, but the score does not reflect the availability or the ability to purchase said items. You're going for these mid-range priced items, or even lower priced items that have good ratings. Now, Mr. Heater kind of screwed the pooch with the tip-over sensors and this and that. The tip-over sensor is literally a plumb bob inside of a steel ring. If it tips over, that plumb bob grounds and cuts off every bit of fuel going to the flame. But the steel grate is still thousands of degrees. It's hot. It is literally fire. It is affected by wind. But when he did the testing, the room testing, he made everything equal. Just the one item in the 200 square foot room, nothing else. No fans, no extra. What it has is what it creates. Ones that have built-in fans, he had the fan running. Ones that didn't have fans, he just left them as is. That's how it is. If you take the Buddy heater, or the Mr. Heater, if you take the Mr. Heater and you get one of those thermal fans that mount to the top of it, it does work very well. But again, it is not meant for some, it's not meant to sit on like the desk and heat you, because it gets really hot right close up, but the heat just kind of radiates around the room. The more wind and motion in that room, the better it heats. All these other ones, the more wind that's in the room, it actually cools the heating elements, because the heat is dissipating and going around the room. It's tough. It is really tough. But as I've already said, these are my rankings here. And these are your 1 through 11. 1 through 11. These are the makes. These are the rankings. Do what you will with the rankings. And Project Farm, great video. I really did enjoy it. I mean, there's so much in this. There's so much information in this. I'm going to link to his video so you guys can watch it yourselves. But that's it for this one. See you guys on the next.